Hey, what's up you guys? Marty Schwartz here with GuitarJamz.com. I'm going to teach you an acoustic song that's actually going to be really good for your bar chords. So if you've never played a bar chord before, this could be a little bit challenging, but if you're working on your bar chords, it's a great song to work on. The intro, it's going to be the D and the G string the whole time, always on the same fret. So what you can do is we can just use one finger first and go like this. On the D string, we're gonna slide from 10 to 12, and then pick and slide back down. So it's like 10 to 12, 12 to 10, 10 to 7, and then 7 to 5. And then back up those numbers, up to 7, up to 10, up to 12, back down to 10. And you can pick it, then slide it, like, see that? So all you gotta do is get the note right next to it in there as well, and you can do the double finger like this. And then I pick the G string like. Into the song. And those are actually called fourths. It's a perfect fourth, that sound. And it's following the D minor pentatonic scale, which is the relative minor of the key of this song. Okay, don't worry about that. Here we go into the song. Now, Jack Johnson, I watch him play it live. When he plays the song live, he actually plays it up a half step from the album recording. So he puts the capo on the 2nd fret. We're going to do it to match the studio recording. And I was watching while he had a capo on there because he's playing all bar chords. But here's the reason why. Off the bat, you don't need the capo, but this is why. If we put the capo on the 1st fret, we're going to play an F major bar chord. The F root is right here on the 8th fret. Now, if this is barred, when I hit the open string, that gives me a low F root. So when he's playing it solo by himself, he can get the root of the F major chord, not just this higher root, but this lower one right here. Okay? So when I say the fret numbers, it's as if there's no capo. So we're going to play index finger on the 8th fret of the A string is our root. And when you find the root on the A string, then you plug in either an A major looking chord or an A minor looking chord to give you that root's major or minor bar chord. Anyway, we're going to use a ring finger over the 10th fret of the D, G, and B. The high E, I never get the high E. It's just, I'm not doing that. It's just kind of getting muted by my ring finger. Not too intentionally, it's not that hard. Okay, so we're gonna go through the chords, then we'll focus on the rhythms. We need this. Or you can hit the root, or the low root. Then we're going to take our index finger and move it down a half step while we keep the shape. So we got. So, a little tricky. Next we're going to go down to the 5th fret on the A string. Instead of an A major looking shape, we're going to play an A minor looking shape, which gives us D. That's a D note. And minor. What we got? And we're leading with the tones. Then we're going to go down to the 3rd fret and play that A major looking shape. So we got F, down, D minor, C major. Now we're going to go to E roots. 6th fret, an E major looking shape, but that note's B flat, so we're calling this B flat major. And then that tone's going to go down a half step, just like before. But the chord stays the same. Then we're going to go to the 3rd fret root on the E string with an E minor looking shape, which gives us G minor. So no middle finger down. We got G minor. And then we're going to scoot this all the way up to the 8th fret, same shape, but then add our middle finger down, and we're at this version of C major. And that's how Jack Johnson does it. Which leaves us at the proper fret to go back to the 1st chord again. The 8th fret root. On the E string is C, and on the A string it's F. So here are the chords. So we can go root, down, up. Root, root, and then a down, up, root. Then you keep this C chord and you go down you go down a whole step to B flat. Back and forth a whole step. Now check this rhythm out. I'm just going down, up, 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 down, up. But down, up, chuck. And if you look at my right hand, I can get that chuck. And you just want to work on it with one hand like this and just start to do that. And all I'm doing is I'm feeling the meat part of my palm hit the strings a split second before the pick. Almost like with this coming towards the string direction too a little bit. And you can get that vibe for the whole song, but it takes a little work. There's a little bridge, real quick. It's G minor up to the C chord, which would be the 8th fret major bar chord. That's it. That's the only little bridge, G minor, which C major is also right here. Same chord. This chord and this chord, it's the same chord, so it happens in both locations. See you later.